Hello and welcome back to Vivid Travels. So, last time we talked about how great all inclusive resorts can be, right? I mean, the endless food, the free drinks, the stress free budgeting. It sounds like a dream, right? But is it really? In today's video, we're going to be getting real about some of the cons of all-inclusive resorts. There are some pretty big cons that a lot of people don't really talk about. So if you're someone who likes to explore, values local culture, or just wants to make sure you're getting the best for your buck, the best bang for your buck, this video is actually for you. We're going to be breaking down the downsides of all-inclusive resorts so you can decide if it's truly something that's actually right for you. Stay tuned. Number one, the golden cage effect. The biggest con for many travelers is what I like to call the golden cage effect. The resort is beautiful, big, in a self-contained bubble, but because of that, it actually often discourages you from actually leaving the resort in and of itself. Not being able to leave the resort often results in not being able to explore, maybe get out there, see the local culture, and it suppresses any authenticity that you may have been able to experience had you just gone to a regular vacation spot that wasn't all inclusive, but you could explore the local culture, eat the local food, and interact with the local people. It's safe and comfortable, but at what cost to the real travel experience? Number two, the cost trap. Now, this might actually seem counterintuitive, but the all-inclusive price can actually be a trap because all-inclusive isn't always, well, all-inclusive, of course. There are some hidden costs that you may not have thought of. And unfortunately, if you are on a tight budget, that can eat into some of your extra spending money. Many resorts do charge for extra premium food items, such as like premier steak places or hibachi. They can charge for top shelf liquor, or they may charge extra for things like excursions that are often not included in the all-inclusive price. Second, there's, I guess, a mental pressure to get everything that you can and extract as much as you can monetary wise from your experience while you're there. So you may eat or drink more than you normally would or more than you should. You focus on the quantity, so you forget to appreciate the actual quality. Number three, lack of authenticity. Now, I kind of touched on this in number one. So building on the golden cage effect, let's actually talk about authenticity. The food that you're eating is typically mass produced, and it's usually kind of like buffet style. And because it's mass produced, it's typically not going to have that flavor or flair that would be more authentic to the local culture. So while it might actually taste good, it's not going to be the same meal cooked with generations of family tradition based on the culture that you are actually visiting. Also, the entertainment, although can be fun, it can actually be very generic as well. A cover band or a theme night could be happening anywhere around the world. When you choose an all-inclusive, you're essentially choosing a curated, tourist-friendly version of a place. For example, when we were in the Dominican Republic, we heard, although they were good songs, we heard a lot of the same American songs over and over and over again, day in and day out. It was pretty much like they just had a tourist top 100 playlist. So basically, you're getting the tourist version versus the unique, genuine soul of an actual destination. Number 4, quality over quantity. Well, of course, because they have to serve a large number of people, things such as liquor, alcohol can oftentimes be watered down because of the sheer mass number of drinks and alcohol that they actually have to purchase. So it's not going to be quality, and you actually have to consume more of whatever drink that you are drinking to actually enjoy your atmosphere. The food, yeah, it can be good, but it doesn't mean that it's great. And when we're talking service, sometimes service can take a hit, especially if it is a very large inclusive resort, because that particular staff has to cater to everybody. So it can actually diminish on service overall. While some high-end all-inclusives have figured this out, it's still a common complaint of the mid-range inclusive resorts. You might get a lot, but is it something that you actually truly want? You might actually be happier spending your money on a few high quality, local, authentic meals versus a generic buffet. So make sure that you think about that before booking your all-inclusive. And of course, last but not least, number 5. When thinking about all-inclusives, make sure that you're thinking about any effects to your health. Okay, there is a such thing called travel diarrhea. And this could be a number of things, such as being your gut microbiomes, being exposed to whatever microbiomes are in that particular destination versus what you're used to at home. Additionally, especially at a buffet, if food is sitting out too long, you could be susceptible to a number of different issues that could cause irritation or digestion, or just you could straight up get food poisoning. And of course, you don't want that to ruin your day. So make sure that you keep that in mind. Also, a lot of these places are extremely, they happen to be located in not necessarily the best places. So access to clean, drinkable water may not actually be available, and you may have to consume bottled water the entire duration while you're there, which of course can become quite irritating, and you have to think about it, such as using bottled water to brush your teeth instead of sink water, and you may not be used to that, especially coming from the US, where our water is fairly clean and we don't have to think about using bottled water on a regular basis. So while all-inclusive resorts / vacations can be fun, they're not necessarily for everyone. If you're a traveler that likes to explore local culture and make every dollar count towards a unique, memorable trip, you may want to skip out on the all-inclusive experience. Now, I want to know what you think. Do you have any cons that you'd like to add to this list? What type of traveler are you? Are you more of an all-inclusive type traveler, or are you more on the local experience type traveler? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of my travel tips, advice, and adventures. Also, I do have a vlog on my first time experience at an all-inclusive to the Dominican Republic. You can check that out right here. And until next time, safe travels.